Isn't this interesting? Once again, the Korean media are trying to cause a rift between BYD and Tesla, or at least make it look like there is the perception of a rift. It does seem recently that there's been a significant increase in the amount of negative press coming out of Korea when they're talking about China, their automotive industry, and Tesla. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting my GoFundMe campaign for my wife's stage 4 cancer, which she's getting treatment for right now. Which is quite expensive treatment, but we think it's going to give her the best chance of living and getting through this. Thank you for your support. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to see the campaign. So the Korean media has just reported that there is apparently a big rift between Tesla and BYD. Tesla are not going to use BYD's batteries anymore because BYD's batteries suck and they're too dangerous. And even Toyota said this as well. Toyota are using BYD's batteries in basically the only EVs they make. I mean, not entirely true, but the majority of them. Think about it. 0.2% of Toyota's cars are electric right now. 0.2%. BYD makes the majority of those 0.2%. They use BYD blade batteries. Toyota said they don't want to use blade batteries in the future because they're not good enough. They're not up to Toyota's standards. I can't believe they said that. That's crazy. But now the South Korean media are saying that Tesla agree. Tesla are not going to use BYD's batteries anymore because there's a rift between Tesla and BYD. Kind of trying to bring down the two big powerhouses. That's what it looks like to me. Maybe I'm reading into things too much, but I don't think so. On Sunday, a report from the Korean Economic Daily suggested that Tesla China would not be continuing its battery supply deal with BYD. The report, which cited industry sources, claimed that this was due to safety concerns about BYD's lithium iron phosphate batteries. Interesting that this report came out right after we had the negative report from Toyota about BYD's batteries. And interesting as well that it comes in a time when both BYD and Tesla are clearly leading the world in electric car sales. Tesla CEO Elon Musk and of course BYD themselves have issued statements categorically denying the report. It's very unusual for BYD and Tesla to even bother responding to this stuff. They usually don't say anything. There's been hundreds and hundreds of negative reports that I've read. Things like this, unsubstantiated speculation, reported as fact by different media in different countries. It's rare that BYD or Tesla respond. So it's interesting, it's very telling that in this case, both of them responded within 24 hours of these reports being made public. So BYD and Tesla issued statements in posts on Twitter. And on Twitter, Elon Musk said the report was false and that Tesla and BYD have a strong relationship. He didn't really elaborate. It was a pretty short statement. He said, that means the report is false. Relations between Tesla and BYD are positive. BYD issued a statement as well, actually before Elon Musk's statement. The Chinese automaker, whose automotive division is one of Tesla's strongest competitors in China, denied the report. As per a report from Reuters, BYD stated that the report was not in line with the actual situation. I want to point out as well that BYD did publish on numerous occasions before maybe they were meant to, the fact that they were supplying batteries to Tesla. So BYD does like to have an association with Tesla. They believe that's positive in terms of the perception of the company, the perception of the company's products. By having BYD's blade batteries in Tesla vehicles, therefore they must be good. I mean, you guys as watchers of this channel already know BYD's blade batteries are good, but there's still clown companies like Toyota saying they're not, saying that somehow Toyota are making better batteries. But let's just face the reality here. The reality is Toyota said that they had solid-state batteries that would be in all of their EVs by 2020. They said that in 2014, in 2015, in 2016, in 2017. Then we didn't hear anything about it for a few years. And in fact, Toyota even said that they had solid-state batteries that worked back in 2015, prototypes that were what they'd be using in today's EVs. And they'd be in all of their EVs now. All of them, every single model would have a solid-state battery. Yeah, where are they? I haven't seen anything since. We're talking, it was 8 years ago. In fact, not even 8 years ago, it was 9 years ago that Toyota said this. You can't take anything Toyota says seriously. Now, the truth is, Tesla and BYD's battery supply relationships haven't been publicly disclosed by Tesla. They have been disclosed by BYD, but never actually confirmed by Tesla. In an interview with Chinese state-owned broadcaster CCTN last June, BYD's executive vice president, Lin Yubo, said that BYD would supply batteries to Tesla very soon. And in April 2022, the European Union approved the Model Y with BYD blade batteries. In fact, the interesting thing is, the Model Y with BYD blade batteries appears to get longer range than BYD's smaller Atto 3 with the same size battery pack. That's something that's baffled me. I'm not sure why that is. That's not Tesla testing, by the way. That's just WLTP testing. And Tesla has very little to do with that. So it's interesting that Tesla was able to get more range out of the same pack in a bigger car than what BYD did. And that makes me think that maybe the blade batteries that BYD supply to Tesla have a higher energy density. I'm not really sure how else to make sense of that. The Model Y with BYD batteries is listed as a 55 kilowatt hour battery pack and has a range of 440 kilometers. That's ridiculous. Now, I made a video about this. I'm still looking at that and thinking, how the hell did Tesla do that? 55 kilowatt hour pack with 440 kilometers of range. That's not CLTC. That's not China's measurement. That's Europe's WLTP measurement. That's incredible. I mean, that's pretty much the same range as the Atto 3, which is a much, much smaller car than the Model Y. So, yeah, if any engineering geniuses are out there who have some sort of inside information into these battery technology, you know what, we need Sandy Munro to tear down that battery pack and work out, even the whole car, work out how on earth Tesla got that range out of that size battery pack. Now, we're not talking about just the battery pack here. We're talking about a lithium iron phosphate. It's meant to have lower energy density. They pretty much always do have lower energy density than nickel, cobalt, NCMA batteries, ternary batteries, etc. And you've got heaps of EVs on the market with much bigger batteries than that, in smaller cars than that, with ternary batteries that are getting less range. Anyhow, amazing. BYD and Tesla appear to be getting along just fine. I don't think there's any validity to any of these reports at all. That said, they are their biggest foes and rivals, but I think they have a pretty healthy respect for each other. It's true that Elon Musk did sound off on BYD, saying their cars were crap a few years ago. And you know what? Wang Chanfu, the CEO of BYD, he might agree with that. Their EVs weren't that great. They weren't selling very well. The Chinese consumers weren't really buying them. And then all of a sudden, what happened? They brought out some good cars to market. Elon didn't say those cars were bad. They brought out some good cars and they started selling really, really well. This is two companies. The two companies, in my view, that will be the biggest automotive companies in the world within the next probably 7 or 8 years, by 2030. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.